All right, Special Olympics Arkansas. Everyone, welcome to the November 2025 Coaches Post Check. I am Irvin Humphrey, Director of Sports Training and Competition for Special Olympics Arkansas. If you're joining us this month, we have a lot of good information for you all, just some general information that you might be aware of. But also this month, we wanted to kind of introduce some new things. So you will get to meet some board members. You will also get to see some of our competition, regional and state competition recaps. So please buckle up and thanks for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. So with that, let's stay in touch. If you haven't connected with us, you can scan this code and this will connect you to any of the things that we have to offer as far as communication goes. Of course, you know, we have a lot of forms of communication, starting out with our Facebook page. With Facebook, we have our Special Olympics Arkansas Facebook page, but we also have our area Facebook pages, so you can connect to your area specifically to see what's going on in your area at all times and stay connected that way. We also have our LinkedIn page that you can connect to as well if you have a LinkedIn account, and then as well as our Instagram. You can always connect with through Instagram as well. So now we are focused on the SOAR store. And of course, SOAR store for everyone means shopping. Right now, it is November. So that means it's time for Christmas, start getting those gifts together. And what a better way to give than maybe a Special Olympics item, shirt, tumbler, you name it. We have it. So with that, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. Then under the More section, you will find SOAR store. And when you click on SOAR Store, you'll see everything that we have to offer, from shirts to hats, tumblers, you name it, it is there. So a lot of people have been asking about merchandise, especially during the events. They're like, hey, when are we getting more stuff? Here you have everything that you need throughout the year. So you can go here anytime, any event that's coming up, you can have it. One of the best features about the SOAR store is you can change any color that you want. So if you click this hoodie, you can click any color that you want, and you'll be one of the only ones with that color. So there you have it. So, state fundraisers for the month of November. With fundraisers, of course, they have cut down a little bit since October, but we do have a few great fundraisers that are coming up. Again, keep in mind these are only state fundraisers. A lot of our area fundraisers, we can't put all of them in here, but all of your areas have fundraisers as well. So please keep an eye out there. But November 4th is Give Back to Kendra Scott Day, and those two locations can be found in Little Rock and Rogers. And on November 8th, again, that's our very first plane pull ever in Bentonville, Arkansas. And I'll give you more details on the next slide. And then, of course, November 15th is our Run the Park 5K and Fun Run, which is hosted by Little Rock Realtors Association. With the plane pull, of course, here's the information there. That would be Saturday, November 8th. $500 minimum raise by your team, and the team is composed of 10. That will take place in Bentonville. But right here with this QR code, this is a way that you can register for the event. So please send this to anyone that may be interested. It's going to be a great time. I know there's a number of teams that are already signed up, but definitely going to be a great event. Next, we have our new registration process and portal. This is for all athletes, partners, coaches, and volunteers. We want everyone to register here. First, we'll talk about just the registration process, and this is new for our athletes, but again, medicals are no longer required. There is a 4-page registration packet, and then each year after, there's a renewal form that needs to be sent in. And I'll show you all how to register and what the portal looks like here. But if you go to SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org, get involved, you can click on any one of these tabs in order to get to the portal. But here you can see the registration portal, also the new athlete registration packet link is there for the 4-pager. The renewal form is there as well, and another access to the portal. So this is just showing you where you can find that information. But with that, we're going to click on the registration portal, and this is what you'll look at. Again, we want everyone a part of your delegation to fill in, whether it's a HOD. Again, the HOD is the person that's in oversees the paperwork and makes sure everything's accurate. Your athletes, young athletes, unified partners, head coaches, you name it, anyone that is a part of your organization, we want them signed up here. So let's say if I click on head coach, this is just the general information, nothing that you all are unfamiliar with. But that way we can have all of that information as well. But again, with that, keep in mind that your HOD and possibly head coach will have access to this. Once you finish the portal, the HOD will get access, and this is kind of what it looks like. I am going to use Area 1 and Paragon because I know they have quite a bit that they have put in. But here you can see what all of that information looks like. All the way to the left, those random numbers, codes, that's something that we generate for everyone, so don't worry there. But if you go in one at a time through that registration piece, you'll be able to get everybody in there. But once you have access to your sheet, that's something we'll give you. You can go in here and put everyone in there manually, which it'll be a lot faster. So again, this is how we're tracking, but also with this, with the Excel files that we're using for competition, you can utilize your sheet and just copy who's coming to the competition onto that sheet as well as their events, and you're good to go. Unified Champion Schools. This is your moment right here, but some things to keep in mind. If you aren't seeing this, please reach out to Jennifer as she can get you in touch with the newsletter, the dashboard, and all of that information that you may require. But here you can see some of the challenge for November, which is be thankful to be together, challenge number 3. But with that, you can see everything. You guys know the things that you need in order to become a unified champion school, compete in unified sports, inclusive youth leadership, and whole school engagement. And with that, again, with the challenge for November, your deadline is November 26th to get that information in there. This is also the calendar of events that are coming up. A lot of the stuff that you will see, of course, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th would be UCS bowling that's taking place in three regions, I should say. And then, of course, November 7th, this is for everyone on the call. Anyone that's attending fall games, your entries are due there. But also for UCS, your monthly report for October is due as well. On the bottom part of the calendar, you'll see on the 17th, sword bowling entries are due for anybody that's attending, but also your UCS basketball rosters are due as well. So please, if you don't get this calendar, please reach out and we can definitely get you contacted there. For Unified Champion Schools, one thing we want to do is highlight some of the monthly challenges that you all have been competing in. So this is just a few of the pictures from the amazing schools and what they have been doing for a while. Right. So health and fitness this month, again, we definitely want to get everyone to go and check out the health dashboard that has been posted. This QR code will bring you directly to the dashboard as well, and you can get through it on the website. But just again, anything that you need as a coach from a health and fitness perspective can be found on this dashboard. From Cooking Club to Fit 5 to anything you name, and everything is free. So please take advantage of this opportunity. Coaches updates. Again, with coaches, we have been pushing the new web page and dashboard. We want everyone to see it and access it, of course. But again, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. Get involved. Click on that coaches tab. And again, you can see the layout. But right here, we're really looking at this coaches corner under coaches resources. And here we're trying to give you all the information that you need as coaches. So you'll see there's a lot of good resources here initially. We have some national webinars that are coming up that are on there that you can access by clicking and signing up for October 14th and 16th. We have our coaches spotlight. Remember, on the right side, the coach of the month spotlight. Please nominate any coaches in your area that are going above and beyond, because we want to start getting that information. That's a quick form that you can fill out. Here's some more information for you all as seasons and things like that calendar. These virtual trainings are refreshers for you all. Also, coaches want to see. This is something that we've been trying to push. Please share this, any of the information that you would like to see as coaches. All right, everyone. So, this is our state and regional competition recap segment. A lot of you have reached out about, hey, we see the state events and regional events and what's going on. We only see the words. We want to see what's happening. So, we're going to put this segment together and hopefully you guys can see what's going on and you can have a better chance at being a part of those events. So our first event was October 15th. That was Area 10 Regional Unified Golf Tournament. That took place in Benton, Arkansas at Long Hills Country Club, and that was hosted by Long Hills. We had 43 unified teams from all around the state, but it was a great day, a beautiful day. A huge thank you to Long Hills, Bryan PD, and Arkansas State Troopers for their support during the event. So, Wreckfest took place October 16th. This was a Wreckfest and Unified Leadership Summit. With Wreckfest, it focused mainly on the schools, but there were 141 participants that went through. That was athletes and partners, and then there were 25 coaches that were certified. This Rec Fest included pickleball, basketball, and flag football, where our coaches could get certified. And also for the athletes, additionally, there was healthy athletes, as well as a leadership summit. So, great event and a great turnout as well. October 22nd marked the Area 8 Regional Unified Golf Tournament in Forest City. Took place at Ridgecrest Country Club and was composed of about 20 unified teams. Also was a great golf event. Two of our events that happen in Arkansas when it comes to golf. Something we're definitely looking at growing, but definitely an amazing event put on by Area 8 and always something that our athletes look forward to. So the Area 5 Regional Flag Football Competition took place on October 22nd in Little Rock. This was the second year for this event, which takes place at War Memorial Stadium. And this is a huge event just off of the venue alone. Some of our all of our athletes love the experience just to being on the field where they are typically in the stands watching during those times. But this year we had about 20 teams that competed in both unified and traditional competition. Again, this was definitely a highlight for athletes, something that many look forward to, and definitely glad you guys get to see it. Just some videos and pictures to highlight the day as well. But a huge thank you to War Memorial and their continued support for the mission, and we look forward to being there next year. All right, October 29th in Little Rock was our top golf competition. This was a huge turnout. Each year, the numbers increase in the competition, but this year we had 275 competed in traditional and unified golf at Top Golf. Again, as always, both locations, Top Golf lays out the red carpet, and we are super excited about that partnership and where it's going. And back to Topgolf, Rogers location on October 30th. We had a good turnout with over 300. And just like the Little Rock location, Rogers location lays out the red carpet and helps us tremendously and really embraces our athletes as they are in the venues and competing as well. So, huge thank you to both Topgolf locations. Rogers is always an amazing. Right, upcoming sport events and opportunities. Of course, with our community partnership, right now, one of our big focuses this month is with First Tee, as they are offering a golf individual skills that will take place November 6th in Little Rock. If you have any questions there, please reach out. For our state competitions, again, November 21st and 22nd is our Unified Sports Fall Games in Conway. The entries are due November 7th, so please get those entries in on time, as late entries will not be accepted. but unified sports fall games will include unified softball, unified tennis, unified bocce, and unified flag football. One thing to keep in mind with all of our state events, there is a quota that each area has to meet, just to for the purpose of having a quality competition and making sure we give everyone a fair chance of being a part of the competition. That's why the quota is in place. But please make sure you're familiar with your area's quotas and reach out to your area directors there. December 1st through 4th is our state bowling competition. Again, this information can be found on our calendar. November 17th is when those bowling entries are due, so please get those in on time as well. December 4th through 4th, again, each day. The first and the second is for Masters bowling, and then the third and the fourth is for school age bowling, and each area is divided on those days. So please make sure you look at the calendar and know when your areas are competing at state bowling if you are qualifying there. February 5th and 6th is Winter Games in Springdale. That will be floorball and pickleball. March 19th through 20th, a Tournament of Champions in Bend. That is our traditional basketball and cheerleading, which is traditional and unified. And then, of course, in May, we're looking at our summer games, track and field, swimming, tennis, bocce, softball, and powerlifting. And these are all traditional events. Again, there is a quota here for participating in the following sports, which is track and field, bocce, and swimming. So we encourage you to try to start having your athletes practice in the sports of tennis, powerlifting, and softball, just to better have opportunity to advance to summer games. And from there, for sports events out of state, there are no huge sport events that are happening, or at least any that are close by. So we're not sharing them. Basically, with the holidays, a lot of those events kind of calm down, but we will share them once we start. So, I want to share a new sports opportunity with everyone with ATA Martial Arts. I know you all are super excited. So, we're going to share this right now. We're in the point of getting the interest forms out to everyone, but I will turn it over to Miss Mary Johannesson from ATA, and she can share further details with you all.
Hello, Special Olympics, Arkansas. My name is Mary Johannesson, and I currently live in Keller, Texas, which is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I am able to teach non-contact Special Olympics Taekwondo to our Special Olympics athletes here in Texas. We just came through with our first season, and it was a huge success, super excellent, and a long time coming. I've been doing martial arts for more than 20 years, and several of the people in the organization. I belong to the American Taekwondo Association, and I have been working on getting Taekwondo added to Special Olympics for well over a decade and done all kinds of pilot programs along the way. So now that we are especially a part of Special Olympics Texas, we are ready to help out Arkansas. My organization, American Taekwondo Association, is headquartered in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we are the largest martial arts organization in North America. This isn't just a program with ATA instructors. Instructors can come from ITF, WT, any kind of independent organizations, anybody who's interested in teaching Taekwondo to their students. It's non-contact Taekwondo. There are 3 events. Poomsae, which is also forms, and that is built towards the athlete. So you build a form with the athlete that is specifically set to focus on their strengths, to show them off, the best way to show off their strengths and their abilities, whether it's hand power or high kicks or whatever it is to showcase that athlete. We also do training tools, which is the nice Special Olympics name for the weapons we use. They're all foam, so nobody will get injured. They are all foam covered, and we are allowed to use those. They're called training tools. And then our last division is board breaking. We break plastic rebreakable boards. It is the best opportunity for athletes to be able to demonstrate their trajectory, their focus, their aim, their power, in a safe environment to break these boards. It is beyond fun, beyond exciting. If you could see the tournament, I know you would be instantly filled with excitement, as Irvin is, and he's ready to get get this going. What I can help you with is let you know things that worked here for me and what was the difficult thing. The difficult thing was I thought instructors would have a hard time getting on board to teach special abilities athletes. However, they were more willing than I thought. What they didn't understand and what was confusing was the Special Olympics paperwork. Once I was able to determine that was a big issue, I was able to find, luckily, parents that were in each of these areas that could assist the instructors and the coaches with how to do the Special Olympics paperwork and maintaining the binders and all of those things. For somebody who's never done Special Olympics, all the paperwork can be really confusing and really overwhelming. So it was very helpful when these martial arts instructors were able to find a parent in their area that was not afraid to, take control. You know how Special Olympics parents are. They're amazing. They sometimes know more than all of us put together, and they know exactly what to do to keep things in order. So that was super helpful. So basically, you teach your athlete moves that go straight towards them. You can also do the training tools and the board breaks, or all three. You can set the forms to music or have it, just quiet. Whatever works for your athlete is what you get to do, and it's super exciting. So I want you guys to get excited for this program. I want you to consider how important it would be to many athletes to be able to do Taekwondo and get stuff out in a safe environment and learn how to properly hit to protect your body and all of the good stuff. So I just want to meet you, and I'm sorry I can't be on the message today, and I'm keeping this super fast, so keeping this super small, so I'm talking super fast. But I am anxious to meet you guys and to see how you get this program going and how amazing it's going to be for Arkansas. So I look forward to meeting you all soon. And if anybody has any questions or needs more information, reach out. I know it's Texas, but I'm not originally from Texas anyway, so it's all good. We can make this work. All right. Have a great week, and I look forward to meeting all of you very soon. Thanks, Irvin. I appreciate the opportunity.
So a huge thank you to Mary and ATA Martial Arts for their support of Special Olympics Arkansas. We're super excited to see where this partnership goes. Right now, we're just looking for general interest. So if you can scan this QR code right here, you can get a quick entry form, and that way we can just see where the interest is in the state when it comes to ATA. Here you can see the form. It's fairly easy. First name, last name, area, city, email address, explain your experience with martial arts, and just a little information. That's really all you need to get started, and we'll be in contact after that to share additional information. All right, everyone. So this is our Let's Meet segment. In this segment, we're going to meet athletes, coaches, board members, staff, you name it. This will give you a chance to meet those that are part of Special Olympics Arkansas and just get to know them a lot better. So hope you enjoy it.
All right, so who do I have here today?
I'm Monica McKinney, and I'm from Area 4.
Amy Price, and I'm from Area 4.
Awesome. And what are we doing here today?
Playing some flag football.
Some flag football. So what do you guys think about War Memorial Stadium?
Oh, it's wonderful to play here.
I love it. It feels like I'm actually playing with the Razorbacks out here.
I love it. So any encouragement, why would you encourage other teams to come out, compete for the regional flag football competition?
Yes. People want to play some flag football, pulling some flags.
I love it.
Love
Pulling flags. Awesome. Anything else you ladies would like to tell everybody else about Special Olympics? In general, this is going out to all of our coaches and volunteers. So anything you would like to say?
Hey, guys, it doesn't matter where the competition is, get there. It's well worth it. The camaraderie, getting to see the athletes from all over the state. It's a great time. Get there, make it happen. We're from Fort Smith. We came to Little Rock. So make it happen. Everybody can. I know they can.
Awesome. And Amy?
Oh, I love playing traditional and unified, because when you have more of your community, like get your family involved, get your sisters, get your people at work, get them out there, put a team together, and you won't know how much fun you're going to have. Then you're going to want to come every year.
I love it. How long have you been involved with Special Olympics Arkansas?
About 25 years.
And Amy?
20.
All right. Monica, one of your favorite memories from Special Olympics?
I don't have one favorite memory. I think probably every single time that I have the opportunity to participate in anything with Special Olympics Arkansas, whether it be on the local, regional, national level, I love being able to be with the athletes and with the other coaches and with the family that Special Olympics is for me.
Awesome, awesome. One more thing, since I have you ladies here, you both are part of Team Arkansas, headed to Minnesota as a part of pickleball. Can you tell
Yeah,
us about
pickleball.
pickleball?
We're
And
the big deal.
I love it. I love that pickleball and the big deal. Can you tell us a little about pickleball and just encourage everyone to start, as it is a new sport in Special Olympics Arkansas?
Yeah, guys, get pickleball. Get pickleball started. Pickleball is great. It is so wonderful because any athlete with any ability can play pickleball. They don't have to be a great athlete. They don't have to be real fast. They don't have to be real tall. They don't have to be any of those things. They can get involved and they can be successful at pickleball.
And Amy, it's a big deal.
Yeah, because Special Olympics is a big deal.
I love
And a huge thank you to Amy and Monica for taking the time out to interview. We greatly appreciate you both and everything that you do for Special Olympics Arkansas. And we hope that you all enjoyed the segment, as there will be more to come in the future. So look out for it. So for USA Games, the team is in the moments of practicing and preparing for their trip to Minnesota. If you want to keep up with team and general information, just go to specialolympicsarkansas.org, the 2026 USA Games tab, and here you can find all of the information when it comes to Team Arkansas, or the Arkansas Diamonds as we call them at the moment. So with that, at the bottom, you'll find some general information, t-shirt if you want a fan shirt there, if anybody would like to sponsor the team in any form or fashion, as well as the newsletter sign up. So all of that information can be found online. So for the source scoop, always remember each month we share the source scoop. This is information that is geared towards families as well as volunteers. So please, coaches, share this with your families, just information so they can learn more about Special Olympics Arkansas with things that they may be unfamiliar with. So this month's Source Scoop is Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. About the Law Enforcement Torch Run, the Law Enforcement Torch Run engages law enforcement worldwide to champion acceptance and inclusion for individuals with intellectual disabilities, starting with their local communities. Known as Guardians of the Flame, law enforcement members and Special Olympics athletes carry the flame of hope into the opening ceremonies of local competitions and into Special Olympics state, provincial, national, regional, and world games. Annually, more than 100,000 law enforcement members carry the flame of hope, symbolizing courage and celebration of diversity, uniting communities around the globe. What we do in Arkansas? Arkansas members host over 100 fundraising events year round and consistently ranks in the emerald level of excellence, raising over 500,000 each year since 2010 for Special Olympics Arkansas athletes. Over the years, the Torch Run has evolved and now encompasses a variety of innovative fundraising platforms to include plane pool, polar plunge, tip a cup, and more. Why we do it? As LETR founder and retired Chief Richard Lamunya once said, what started in 1981 as a flicker of hope for Special Olympics has now become a roaring flame of stability for Special Olympics athletes worldwide. Through the partnership of LETR and Special Olympics, we provide opportunities for athletes to empower and transform themselves, their communities, and the world. History of LETR in Arkansas. Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics Arkansas was started in 1987 by the Arkansas Secret. What began as a 30-mile run is now a 4-day relay that covers more than 1,200 miles and 700 runners. Now more than a run, the Law Enforcement Torch Run is a campaign to raise awareness and funds for Special Olympics. The annual LETR in Arkansas originates in over 12 locations and culminates at the site of Summer Games. So each month we have a coach that is spotlighted based off of everything that they have done for our athletes in Special Olympics Arkansas. These coaches are selected or nominated by their fellow coaches, athletes, volunteers, families, you name it. These coaches have been shouted out in some form or fashion. So a drum roll for our coach that has been selected this year. That would be from Area 5, Mr. Brandon Larry. So Mr. Brandon Larry has been coaching for 10 years. He is originally from Junction City, Louisiana. When asked what is his favorite food, he said collard greens and hot water cornbread and fried chicken. His favorite movie, when asked, he said is Life. A fun fact about Brandon: he was inducted into the Deaf Basketball Hall of Fame. What is your favorite SOAR coaching memory? Brandon said going to USA games in Orlando, meeting so many other athletes and seeing so many competitions and the passion that they all had was an amazing experience. When asked what is his why, he says, my athletes, I love seeing them compete and having fun. Those smiles means so much to me. And a motivating quote that Brandon left for everyone, he says, no matter what life throws at you, always find a way to get back to doing what you love. So congratulations to Brandon. Not to mention he is a LSU fan, so super excited for Brandon. Thank you, and thank you for everything you do for our athletes, and we'd like to see you at the next event for sure. All right. So if you're looking at this image right now, this is a picture of me. I will be just like this in the next couple of weeks when I'm eating turkey and all of the good foods. So super excited about the next few weeks and hope you all have a nice little break during that time as well. But again, our next call will come out to you all on December 7th. So again, thank you for everything that you do for our athletes in Special Olympics Arkansas.